What does your land attorney need to explain to you about land title insurance on your next commercial real estate transaction? It's really important to have a good land attorney represent you in any commercial real estate transaction. I always recommend that to my clients. And there are several things that you want that land attorney to do for you as part of that transaction, but one of them is to review the land title insurance policy that's being offered by the title company. And you want them to review that, and then you want them to explain some things to you. So what are 4 things that your land attorney should explain to you about the policy, title insurance policy on your transaction? Number 1, they should explain to you the difference between an owner's policy and a lender's policy. An owner's policy is going to cover you as the purchaser. A lender's policy is only going to cover the bank in the event of a land title problem with your property. So the attorney should explain that, and if you have a good land attorney, they're going to recommend that you get an owner's policy. Number 2, the land attorney should explain to you the risks, the land title risks that are covered by the policy being offered by the title company. So title insurance is like a lot of other insurance products. There's going to be risks that are covered and things that are not covered. So there's going to be a list of exclusions. So you want your attorney to explain to you the type of risks that are being covered by the policy. Number 3, your attorney should also talk to you about the risks that are not being covered by the title insurance policy. And that includes if the title insurance policy has an exception, what we call the survey exception, or has an exception for things like rights of party in possession. Your attorney should walk you through each of those exceptions in the title insurance policy and explain what they mean. Number 4, not only should the land attorney explain to you what the exceptions are, but they should also explain to you the consequences of those exceptions to the title insurance policy. So, as an example, if your title insurance policy is being offered with the survey exception, your attorney should explain what kind of things could that include and what happens if you have one of these problems that would fall into this exclusion, the survey exclusion, and it's not covered by the title insurance policy. How could that impact you? Okay, and you want to remember there's financial or monetary impacts, and there's other kinds of impacts like the inability to use the parcel in the way you wanted, or your the difficulties you might have in selling the property in the time frame you wanted if there's a title problem. So your attorney should explain all those things to you. So you want to work with a good land attorney on your next commercial real estate transaction, and you want to make sure that that land attorney reviews the title insurance policy that's being offered by the title company. They explain to you what's covered and what's not covered, and then make sure you understand the risks of a title insurance policy with the exclusions to coverage that are being offered. And a good land attorney can do that. So make sure that you get that help on your next commercial real estate transaction.